So here's the thing. I've more modifications to make. I've got more modifications to make in this pot. And that worries me a little bit. And the thing is that every time you make start on a project and a cut into the pot, there is that possibility that you ain't going to be able to plug the hole up again. At least that's what I've found. I've got to do it though. I've just got to bite the bullet and do it again, because like I said, the ThermoWell in the mash tun is too high. It's fine if you're doing something like the double IPA or Imperial Stout or things like that, because you've got more grain, more water, so it submerges it. But if you're doing like if you're doing a session beer, anything like 4 kilos of grain in there, you're obviously having less water to mash it with, which means that you're only just getting the probe into the solution. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding a second ThermoWell here, quite low down, and that way I have the option of using this one. If I'm doing a higher ABV beer, more grain in the mash tun, then I can get it somewhat near the middle, or if I'm doing a lower ABV beer, I can put it here and it's going to be somewhere closer. Wish me luck. Alright fellas, this is what we're using to create the ThermoWell with. This is what I've done on the other pots. It works well. It can be a bit of a swine to tighten up, as I'll explain in a second. But what it is, it's a 15mm to 10mm compression fitting. The part that I'm holding is on the outside of the pot, and the little thread goes inside the pot with your nut on the other side. Your washer, your silicone washer, and your nut. And then in there goes the 10mm pipe that's crimped on the end, so that you are effectively making a little well into the pot. This is how I've done it on the others, like I say, and it works well. There are other ways to do it, but this is how I'm doing it. But that's friggity it, fellas. That's friggity it. Now the reason why doing it this way is a swine is because it only has this nut here got to seal against the pot so you don't get any leaks. It's also got to seal on the washer that crimps and compresses around the 10mm pipe. It's a bit of a balancing game with it. You've got to crimp it enough to do both of them things, and when you've got a washer on there that's compressing the silicone washer against the side of the wall so you don't get any leaks, it takes up quite a bit of the thread, so it's a bit fiddly. Gotta keep checking it now. This is where the hole will grow rapidly and you'll bugger it up for sure. So we ain't a million miles away from that. So we'll just keep checking with that, because if not, I'm gonna be in the shit. Very close. I think we're there. Damn straight we are. See, that's how tight you sort of want it. So it almost threads it in without knackering the threads on this fitting. But that's it. I ain't going any more with that. Perfect. So there we are, that's the new one. And it doesn't leave a vast amount, as you can see, of thread in the pot to seal to. But there is just enough to get a silicone washer, the stainless steel washer, and then there's just enough thread to actually activate the compression on the pipe. So far, so good. We've got a hole in the pot though, and it annoys me when I can't finish something straight away because the not knowing kills me. But we'll have to wait till Monday when I can go to Twigs and get a stainless steel washer. We'll finish the video off on Monday. But what we can do is we can get the pipe work ready and crimped over on the edge. So the ThermoWell is basically this 10mm copper tube bent over on the edges, on the end, one end like that, and hammered flat. I'm going to make another one because this one's turned out a bit rough. So you just hammer it over like that, get it nice and sealed, and then that goes in like so, with the nut and compression fitting on, tightens down, seals this to this and seals that to that, and friggin' right. And then we have another ThermoWell a bit lower down, which is sweet. Tomorrow, because I'm off tomorrow, which is handy. So tomorrow I'm going to go back down to the place where I got the fitting from, because I know they do stainless steel washers in all shapes and sizes. That's where I got the washers for the other ThermoWells. And we're going to tomorrow get it all finished up and done. I need to get some silicone. In fact, Abby's got a baking tray in there. She'll kill me if I cut it up, but I might have to. But yeah, tomorrow I'll get the washer. We'll get it sealed up. We'll fill her up with water and see if she holds. But I don't like leaving the pot with a hole in it. If I do anything like this, I like to get it sealed up that day, so I don't think about it for the rest of the night. But such is life. That is it. Oh, son of a bitch. And that's it, fellas. That is it. So as always, guys, don't forget to thumbs up the video because you know what to do. Don't forget to subscribe. There's a little red button down here that says subscribe. Click it, you want to know what's coming up next, especially part 2 of this. Share the video, got it out for all to see, and until next time, I'm out of here.